everyone, welcome to the episode of Let's Complete the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. In the last episode we got ourselves set up with, excuse me, can I catch this? Thank you, catch this torch bug. We got set up with stuff of worms, which looks super sick. I mean, look at that, it's just so sick. Which permanently reanimates a dead body, well, until it dies, of course. It's essentially like a staff version of the Dead Thrall spell, I think, which I don't think you can get till you're like 100 conjuration or something. I don't really know. But either way, it's cool and it's going to be useful. So, in this episode, we are going to be doing Dampened Spirits, and I've just realised I came to Riften, but we actually don't need to be in Riften. Because, yeah, we're continuing with the Thieves Guild, and although the Thieves Guild is in Riften, we don't need to go to the Thieves Guild. We actually need to go to Whiterun. So, Maven Blackbriar has sent me to Whiterun, where I am to meet with someone named Malus Macius. Together, our goal is to bring down one of Maven's competitors, Honningbrew Meadery, and discover where he obtained the financing to take her on. So yeah, if you don't remember, we were asked to do that job by Maven. I think we need to go to the Bannered Mare, and that's where we will find Malus Macius. Is that his name? Or I don't even know. But either way, he'll be there. You guys still just hanging around here? Yeah? Okay, well, that's fine with me, I suppose. I did empty my inventory, by the way. So we're all good. And yeah, we're just going to continue on with the Thieves Guild. He just spawned in.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim
Whatever, let's just head into the Bannered Mare. You know who I haven't seen, actually?
Come on in.
I haven't seen a certain...
This is
Not here. I told you to meet me in Riverwood.
Oh, okay. Why are you here, though? Like, shouldn't you be in Riverwood waiting for me? I don't know. Yeah, I was gonna say, I haven't seen a certain man in a bar yet, yeah. I don't know why I said yet twice, but I did.
What can I do for
Nothing, shut up. I'm done with you. Yeah, I haven't seen a certain man. I don't know where he is. But anyway, here is Malus Macius. Oh, Mashara's done. Oh, that must be a
drink in peace.
creation club. No, I'm here. I know I'm a bit late, but I am here. Maven sent me. Maven said you were expecting me.
I'm gonna keep this short because we've got a lot to do. Honningbrews owner, Sabjorn, is about to hold a tasting for Whiterun's captain of the guard, and we're going to poison the mead.
You have the poison?
No, that's the beauty of the whole plan. We're going to get Sabjorn to give it to us. The meadery has quite a pest problem, and the whole city knows about it. Pest poison and mead don't mix well, you know what I mean?
How do I fit in?
You're going to happen by and lend poor old Sabjorn a helping hand. He's going to give you the poison to use on the pests, but you're also going to dump it into the brewing vat.
Clever.
Maven and I spent weeks planning this. All we need is someone like you to get in there and get it done. Now get going before Sabjorn grows a brain and hires someone else to do the dirty work.
Okay, I feel like you should, maybe take a nap. Those, bags under your eyes are very big and very dark. Okay. How do I get to the brewing vats?
Both of the buildings are connected by tunnels made by the pests infesting the meadery. There's an entrance to it in the basement storeroom of the warehouse that used to be boarded over. I've already removed the boards so the meadery would get infested. That's where you should start.
What about just going in through the brewery?
Sabjorn keeps that locked up tight. If you can get through that way, go right ahead.
Why bother poisoning the nest for Sabjorn?
Once Sabjorn is out of the way, Maven has plans for the place. One way or another, we don't want the pests coming back. Consider it just more of the dirty work. I did my part getting them in there, now you need to clear them out.
Okay, and we know why they're doing all of this.
Remember,
I don't think we're going to read that,
Sabjorn
because
will
otherwise
be
it'll just start yet another quest, and we already have quite enough quests in our journal for now. So, let's go and ruin this man's entire business and life. Got a Honningbrew Meadery. Let's head to Pelagia Farm, and we can walk over from there. So yeah, and I think, well no, I know for a fact that there is a powerful man in this basement, which actually could work in our favour, because we now have the Staff of Worms. So, yeah, that man might be seeing the wrong end of the Staff of Worms. I mean, is there a right end of the Staff of Worms, really? I mean, if you look at it, it's just a whole staff full of horror and bones and blood, which, yeah, I do like that the blood is kind of like a permanent part of that. I like to think that they, you know, Manamako, he kind of, you know, is an arts and crafts guy, you know, in between all the murder and the necromancy and the Daedric plots, he was also big into arts and crafts, and, you know, he decorated his own stuff, and I appreciate that. Okay, so we have Honningbrew Meadery here. That's the meadery, and I assume this is like the where the vats is or whatever. Got a nice little sign there. Yeah, Honning Brew Boilery, but that requires a key, so we cannot get in there. So, let's head inside and talk to Sabiorn, who we're about to ruin the life of. As you do. Hi!
What are you gawking at? Can't you see I have problems here?
Is something wrong?
Are you kidding me? Look at this place. I'm supposed to be holding a tasting of the new Honning Brew Reserve for the Captain of the Guard. If he sees the meadery in this state, I'll be ruined.
I might be able to help.
Oh, really? And I don't suppose you'd just do it out of the kindness of your heart, would you? I hope you're not expecting to get paid until the job's done.
That's the only way I operate.
Well, that's not how I operate, so forget it.
Damn. You'd better, or I yell Skeever.
Okay. No need to make rash decisions. Here's half. You get the rest when the job's done. My only demand is that these vermin are permanently eliminated before my reputation is completely destroyed.
Oh, they'll be permanently eliminated, but your reputation is unsalvageable, I'm afraid. How do I permanently clear the vermin?
I bought some poison. I was going to have my lazy, good-for-nothing assistant Malice handle it, but he seems to have vanished. If you plant this in the vermin's nest, it should stop them from ever coming back.
You've got a deal.
Don't come back until every one of those things are dead.
Okay. 500 gold. Not bad, not
No,
bad.
I've got to
Okay,
clean this
so we're
mess.
going through here, and there's also something else in here, but we will get that later. So, go see, we've got a whole load of Skeever traps down here. We've got the Staff of Worms in our left hand, but we don't need that right now. For now, we're actually just going to put Dusk in our left hand. Okay, into Honning Brew Basement. I don't think you can actually get into the boilery straight from here in any way. We need to get in here for the nest anyway, so we wouldn't need to do that. So we have that's actually a uniquely named one. We've got a Venom Fang Skeever. Oh, it's got a silver garnet ring. Okay, that's a very rich Skeever. Oh, buddy. You just walked straight into that trap. I was hoping he was going to walk into the other one as well, but no such luck. Okay, so these guys are a little bit more powerful than your average Skeever, but I'm sure we'll be able to deal with it, guys. I'm sure we can take on a few Skeevers. Famous last words and all. I am seeing spiderwebs, though, which we all know is my least favourite thing in the entire world. Okay, well, fine. I guess these Skeevers are the most perceptive creatures in the entire world. They just all know exactly where we are. They're also... What the hell? I feel like that one just teleported when it died, which was super weird. But hey, whatever. Who else is here? I'm seeing spiderwebs. Whoa! Okay. I mean, you're kind of just running straight into me, like trying to get past me. You're not even attacking me, but sure, whatever. Hey, Skeevers, they don't have very big brains, so you can't expect too much. Yep, there we go. There's the spiders. I knew there was going to be spiders. Excuse me. Can you, yeah. I'm just gonna oh no, okay. This one is going straight for me. It can't even see me, but it's going for me. Okay, we've been detected. That's fine, I guess. Is there a big boy in here who's gonna come down from the ceiling and scare the shit out of me? No? Oh, okay, no, big boy's already dead. Did you do that, Tusk? I don't know. But anyway, let's just move on. There is nothing here to salvage in this room. I want nothing more to do with it. Okay, so yeah, there is a pretty powerful man in here. Which, we usually do the Thieves Guild fairly early on. We're doing it much later than I usually do it. Got a tripwire there. And, yeah, the man that we're about to encounter, oh boy, does he wreck me every time. He's just very over-leveled if you get to this point early on in your playthrough. And I'm pretty sure this is the room I'm talking about. So, let's get Dusk on the case. Oh, come on. How did I miss? I've got a massive gold katana. Come on. Excuse me, can I search the Skeever? Thanks. Okay, yeah, and I'll let him deal with the Skeevers. And up ahead, we have... Hamlin! Yes, look, see? We've got all this AoE damage. You see what I mean? Yeah. I mean, we're like... I would assume he scales with us, to be honest, but... Yeah, we're a decent level, and... Yeah, oh my god. Yeah, this man is powerful. I can't even see him. I think he's out of magic though, which is... Bad for him, but hey, we've got a soul. Which is exactly what I want. Oh, and he's got a journal as well. Circlet of Illusion, we will raise him as well. So, let's read his journal, shall we? 10 years of ridicule, 10 years of imprisonment, 10 years of exile. The children threw rocks and the women spat upon me as the menfolk dragged me into Whiterun's prison. They branded me a danger to their pitiful existence, used words like madman and insane. Could a madman escape the prisons undetected? Could a lunatic establish a laboratory right under their noses? Could a psychopath create a mighty army from the common skeever? My days as an apprentice alchemist in Winterhold were no better. Those egotistical braggarts couldn't compete with my abilities. Where they fell short, I'd constantly excel. Did they appreciate my genius? Did they relish my contributions? No. My instructors beat me and said I was irresponsible, and the Archmage cast me into the streets like a common beggar. As my enemies grow complacent and weak, as they forget Hamlin and his utter brilliance, I build my army. I use every bit of knowledge at my disposal to forge their demise. Thanks to Sabjorn's unwitting assistance, my legion grows stronger every day. The irony that the same ingredients used to make his vile drink could be used to feed my offspring isn't lost upon me. Oh, they will pay. Their ignorance of impending annihilation amuses me. I will bury Whiterun and watch Winterhold burn, and when they experience the fury I've unleashed upon them, when my progeny are gnawing the flesh from their bones, they will come begging and grovelling at my feet. But there will be no mercy, no quarter, and no leniency, and I will laugh, and I will dance, and I will rejoice over their mangled, broken corpses. The time for recompense has arrived. 10 years of pain, 10 years of misery, 10 years of death. So I'd say this man is a little bit salty. Just a little bit. And we're just going to add some insult to injury. And we're going to... Excuse me, can you... I don't understand the charging for this staff, but it's really weird. You have to... It's a really long animation. Oh, look at that. We can only... yeah, we can have Hamlin or Dusk at the same time. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. And here is the nest. So there we go. Apply poison to the nest. Yes, we're just kind of... Really adding insult to injury there. We've raised him from the dead. Now we're making him watch his poison his life work. Sneak increased to 86. Nice. We're also steal his things while we're here, and he's going to have to watch me, and there's absolutely nothing he can do about it. Just a little bit evil. Wow, 9 gold, really? You had to lock that chest up? Stop moaning. Listen. You got to be quiet, okay? You can't be talking while I'm talking. I know you're not really talking, just kind of making noise, but there's no need for that. No need for that at all. Okay, let's just keep moving. And it looks like we're right at the end here. We've got some more traps. Any more skeevers in here? Hello? Anybody else, or are we good? Looks like we're all good. So let's head into the Honey Brew Boilery. Hopefully our friend Sabjorn won't mind. Won't mind the walking corpse in here. But yeah, he's always very powerful. So we need to put it in here. The poison, I mean. Let's walk on around the balcony. You can technically jump up, but hey, let's do it properly. Activate the brewer lid. There we go. Poison honey brew that, and let's also steal from this chest. We're putting Sabjorn out of business, so he won't be needing anything that's in this chest. Trust me. 4 gold. Wow. What a delightful load of spoils there. Here we go. We have the honey brew house key. I wonder how many people miss that, and they have to go all the way back through. But I did not miss it, so we can just go out the front door. Excellent. Okay, Sabjorn, I have I fixed the skeever problem. Absolutely fixed the skeever problem. I definitely didn't do anything else while we were down there. Don't mind this guy. He's just a friend of mine. Okay, don't mind him.
I can't wait to see Sabjorn.
Was something we discussed unclear?
Job's finished.
Well, it's about time. I had to stall the captain until you were finished.
What about my pay?
You'll just have to wait until after the captain's finished. I suppose you can wait around if you must.
Yeah, we ain't getting the other half of our pay. Attend the tasting ceremony. Okay, well, may as well sit down. Yeah, again, don't mind my friend, guys, okay? He's not very talkative. Just don't talk to him. Also, don't mind the emo eyeshadow. He's going through a phase, you know?
Well, Sabjorn, now that you've taken care of your little pest problem, how about I get a taste of some of your mead?
Help yourself, my lord. It's my finest brew yet. I call it Honey Brew Reserve. I think you'll find it quite pleasing to your palate.
Oh, come now. This is mead, not some wine to be sipped and savored. By the 8. What's in this?
I don't know. What's wrong?
You assured me this place was clean. I'll see to it that you remain in irons for the rest of your days.
No, please. I don't understand.
Silence, idiot. I should have known better to trust this place after it's been riddled with filth.
I beg you, please. This is not what it seems. What is it now? We have a tasting to attend
You're in
to.
charge here until I can sort this all out.
It will be my pleasure.
And you're coming with me to Dragon's Reach. We'll see how quickly your memory clears in the city's prisons. Now, move.
Look, I assure you this is all just a huge misunderstanding. What is it now? We have a tasting to attend to.
Bjorn.
Okay, see, that's always confused me a little bit, because he is kind of the commander, or whatever he's called. He is kind of, you know, slurring. Not really slurring, but kind of struggling to speak a bit, I suppose. But, like, how does he know it's poisoned? Because I think it would make more sense if, you know, the commander, like, died, and therefore it's obviously poisoned, and then, like, guards rushed in or something, you know? I feel like that would make more sense. I don't know. It's kind of, how does he know, like, did it just taste bad? Did it make him feel a bit nauseous? I don't really know how he knew it was poison, but whatever. I'm just going to mess up the place while we're here.
I don't think that could have gone any better.
Yeah, well, it went pretty well.
Anything else you need before you head back to Riften? Anything else you need before you head back to Riften?
Yeah, you already said that. I need to get a look at Sabion's books.
So, Maven wants to hunt down Sabjorn's private partner, huh? You're welcome to take a look around Sabjorn's office. He keeps most of his papers stashed in his desk. Here, this should help.
Thank you very much. Ah, yes, you never mentioned that lunatic living in the tunnels. You know, the one that's, like, right behind me? Yeah, you didn't mention him.
I thought it would be better to leave some of the details out of our previous discussion. Didn't want to risk you walking away from the job. Besides, you've done Maven a favor getting rid of him, and saved me from wasting coin hiring someone else to do it later.
Yeah, see, that just shows you didn't do your research, because, see, I would never walk away from the job, and it would have just benefited all of us, because it meant I would have dealt with him more efficiently, you know, but sure, whatever. What are you going to do with this place?
Start changing it over to the Blackbriar Meadery West as soon as possible. That was Maven's part of the deal. She's put me in charge of keeping the mead flowing, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. If you're in the area, and you ever need anything fenced, you just let me know.
Oh, he's a fence as well, that's
Remember
interesting.
to put in a good
yeah.
word with Maven for me.
Hamlin is, he belongs to us now. Okay, so we need to go upstairs. Where are the stairs? Over here, I believe? Yes, indeed. And there is also something else here as well. I've got The Lost Argonian Maid Volume 2, haha, very funny. But there is also another unique item that we can sell to Delvin in here. So, this is Sabion's bedroom, I would assume. It's got a bed in it, and this is a dresser, which requires a key. And here we have a promissory note and 15 gold. Clearly the brewery wasn't doing too well. Okay, promissory note. Am I saying that right? I don't know. Sabion, within the enclosed crate you'll find the final payment. As we discussed, Honningbrew Meadery should now begin brewing mead at full production. In regards to your concerns about interference from Maven Blackbriar, I can assure you that I'll do everything in my power to keep her assets and her cronies at bay. This is the beginning of a long and successful future for both of us. No signature, but it did have that little dagger symbol at the top. And this is an expert door, and I happen to know there is definitely something interesting behind this door, which is, usually signified by the lock level itself. But just in case you guys weren't sure, I can show you that there is definitely something interesting behind this door. If we can get into it, come on, just open up. It's not that difficult. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, we have a coin purse and a Honningbrew a what? Honningbrew decanter. No idea what I just tried to say, but yes, there we go. Return the Honningbrew decanter to Delvin. There's nothing in the strongbox. Very disappointing. Okay, Hamlet. Oh, have need of Sinric. Sabion, this is my third and final offer. I feel that I've been more than generous with the amounts I've stated to buy your meadery. There's no reason for competition to stifle both of our businesses. Unified, we could make Blackbriar Mead a household name and bury anyone else who tries to start a similar business in Skyrim. If you wish to accept my offer, please come to Riften and stay at my manor as a guest. I think you'll find that being part of the Blackbriar family would be both lucrative and life-saving. Maven. So she has very much threatened him before. And unfortunately for Sabion, that didn't work out. You should not mess with Blackbriars, to be perfectly honest. Okay, Malice, thank you very much for your hospitality, although not really. I'm just going to take my friend Hamlin here. And we're gonna head back to Riften. So I think we need to speak to we need to speak to Maven, and then we will head back to the guild. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I don't actually even remember what comes next in Thieves Guild. It has been a while, to be perfectly honest. So it looks like Maven is out and about for a morning stroll.
What's the hurry?
Actually, don't know what time of day it is, but hello, I've done what you asked.
I trust you have good news for me?
Oh, she's the Jarl. Yes, she's Jarl Maven Blackbriar now because we did the Civil War. That was interesting. Job's finished. Here's the information you requested.
This doesn't tell me much. The only thing that could identify Sabjorn's partner is this odd little symbol.
Yes, I've seen that symbol before.
Well, whoever this mysterious marking represents, they'll regret starting a war with me. You should bring this information to the Thieves Guild immediately. There's also the matter of your payment. I believe you'll find this more than adequate for your services. Out of my way.
A sanctified iron dagger. Yeah, I don't really find that satisfactory, to be honest, but not much I can do about it. So let's just return to Brynjolf. I do remember what comes after this. Yes, yeah, and just a brief lapse in memory there. So back into the Ragged Flagon. I don't know why I can't speak today. Where is Brynjolf? Looks like he's in the back room, in the training room, I believe it's called actually. So Brynjolf, I know it's been a while, but I'm back and I have news. It's not good news, but I do have news.
Word on the street is that poor Sabjorn has found himself in Whiterun's prison. How unfortunate for him.
Yet very fortunate for Maven.
Exactly. Now you're beginning to see how our little system works. Maven sent word that you discovered something else while you were out there. Something important to the guild?
The same symbol from Golden Glow was involved.
Then this is beyond coincidence. First Arangoth, and now Sabjorn. Someone's trying to take us down by driving a wedge between Maven and the guild.
Is there anything we can do?
Mercer thinks he knows a way to identify this new thorn in our side. He wants to meet with you right away. And if I were you, I'd hurry. I've never seen him this angry before.
Okay, completed Dampened Spirits. Started Scoundrel's Folly, which we will speak to Mercer Frey, however. Before we do that, we're going to go and talk to Delvin and sell him the Honeybrewed decanter that we got. And by the way, I looked up the whole, what was it, Cornelius, or whatever the hell his name was, the guy that shared the same last name with Mercer Frey. And there does not seem to be any explicit connection between them, but there are a lot of theories. So yeah, there's nothing confirmed, but there are some theories. So yeah, I don't know, maybe that'll be expanded upon in Elder Scrolls 6. I doubt it, especially since Elder Scrolls 6 is like, 10 years away, and that's not even barely an exaggeration, which is so sad. But anyway.
So, what can I do for you today?
Interested in buying this honey brew decanter?
Well, I was looking for this little beauty. If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, be sure to bring them to me. I promise it'll be worth the effort. I think you'll find this payment to be more than fair.
700 gold, not bad, not bad. Yeah, we still got
so.
all of the, finish the special job dialogue, even though we definitely already said that. But for some reason it just resets, but hey, whatever. Let's go and speak to Mercer. We also need to just get rid of this custom marker. Yeah, we don't need that. Okay, Mercer, what do you want to talk to me about? Apparently you're angry, but that's pretty much his permanent state of being, so it's nothing new, really.
Ah, there you are. I've consulted my contacts regarding the information you recovered from Golden Glow Estate, but no one can identify that symbol.
I found the same marking at Honningbrew Meadery.
It would seem our adversary is attempting to take us apart indirectly by angering Maven Blackbriar. Very clever.
You admire them?
They're well funded, and they've been able to avoid identification for years. I'm impressed it reached this point. Just don't mistake my admiration for complacency. Our nemesis is going to pay dearly.
How can we make them pay?
Because even after all their posturing and planning, they've made a mistake. The parchment you recovered mentions a Godjal lie. According to my sources, that's an old alias used by one of our contacts. His real name is Gullum Eye. Slimy bastard.
Where do I begin?
Gullumai is our inside man at the East Empire Company in Solitude. I'm betting he acted as a go-between for the sale of Golden Glow Estate and that he can finger our buyer. Get out there, shake him down, and see what you come up with. Talk to Brynjolf before you leave if you have any questions.
Okay, optional speak to Brynjolf, which we will definitely... Oh, he's sitting right
I can't
here.
believe Gullumai's mixed up in
I
all
mean,
this.
your feet are kind of
That
getting a bit wet,
Argonian
but
couldn't find
whatever.
his tail with both hands. Don't get me wrong. He could scam a beggar out of his last septim. But he's no mastermind.
Think he'll give me trouble?
Trouble? Huh. He's one of the most stubborn lizards I've ever met. You have your work cut out for you.
So how do I get him to talk?
You're going to have to buy him off. It's the only way to get his attention. If that fails, follow him and see what he's up to. If I know Gullumai, he's in way over his head, and you'll be able to use it as leverage.
He's going to owe us for this betrayal.
Aye, he does indeed. And with his fingers in the East Empire Company's pie, we'll make good use of that debt.
Yeah, it seems like
If
he's
I'm not
fingering
being
a lot
clear
of
enough,
things.
that means we don't want him killed. For now, just keep on his tail and he's bound to step into something he can't scrape off his boot.
Okay. How is Gullumai an asset to the guild?
Gullumai works in the East Empire Company warehouse. He helps maintain all of the shipments of goods that goes in and out of Solitude. That means he has the pick of the litter from some of the finest goods to grace Skyrim's shores. He isn't exactly in the guild, but he pays us a cut of all the stuff he lifts from the warehouse.
If I get information from Gullumai, what then?
Just head right back to the guild and get the information to Mercer. Nothing else is more important. If you discover Gullumai's holding out on us and has more loot stashed away than he claims, we'd find that information quite valuable as well.
Okay,
Good
so
luck in
let's
Solitude.
head to Solitude
Gullumai
and see
alive.
Gullumai, who, by the way, has the worst code name ever in the history of ever. Like, his real name's Gullumai and his code name is Garjalai. Like, I mean, they're practically, I don't know if they're actually an anagram, but it's almost an anagram, you know. I think there is such thing as a phonetic anagram, so it's kind of, the point is they sound hilariously similar, and it's a terrible alibi. But, whatever. So, here he is.
So, what do we have here? Let me guess. By your scent, I'd say you were from the guild. But that can't be true, because I told Mercer I wouldn't deal with them anymore.
I'm here about Golden Glow Estate.
I don't deal in land or property. Now, if you're looking for goods, you've come to the right person.
You can drop the act now. God shall lie.
Oh, wait. Did you say Golden Glow Estate? My apologies. I'm sorry to say I know very little about that, bee farm, was it?
You acted as a broker for its new owner.
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I can't be expected to remember every deal I handle.
I think you can. So, they said that, you know, basically he's only gonna, you know, go in for bribes, but we may as well try. Identify the buyer and we'll forget what you know.
I don't care what you promise. If I tell you the buyer's name and word gets around, it could ruin me.
Boo-hoo. Okay, well, we don't want to kill him, so let's just bribe. What would it take to identify the buyer?
Well, now that you mention it, there is something I've been trying to get my hands on. I have a buyer looking for a case of Firebrand wine. There just so happens to be a single case in the Blue Palace. Bring it to me, and we'll talk about Golden Glow Estate.
Okay, steal the case of Firebrand wine, which you will indeed do. It's in the Blue Palace, which is very convenient. And I also, so I'm just going to be really lazy and gonna fast travel to the Blue Palace. It'll save us like 20 seconds or something. But hey, every second counts. Every second counts for Let's Play, guys. So let's head on inside, and if I remember correctly, this is hilariously easy. It's like pretty much right at the front door, and also there's like no one guarding it, I'm pretty sure. Yep, right at the front door indeed, and this is right around this corner. And look at that, the hallway is completely empty. What a shock, there we go. Firebrand wine collected, or acquired, you know what I mean. Anyway, back to Gullumai. We do have a level up which we need to use. In fact, before, no, we'll do that after we've spoken to Gullumai, yeah. It's going to be lazy again, fast travel back to the front of Solitude, which, man, I love fast travel so much. Like, You know, playing Morrowind, it really makes me appreciate fast travel. I really, really do appreciate fast travel. I love fast travel. But anyway, Golemai, or Gargulay, whatever, I'm back.
I see you have the wine. Hand it over, and we'll talk.
How can you see that? Is it sticking out of my back pocket or something? But sure. I have my firebrand. I have the firebrand wine.
Good. Can't have the buyer getting impatient and looking elsewhere for this, can we? Here, take this. I certainly can't use it, but I suppose I need to pay you something for the goods.
Yeah, I mean, you're paying me in information, but okay. You're trying to bribe me now?
Not at all. I consider it an investment in prolonging my life. As far as Golden Glow Estate goes, I'll tell you what I know. I was approached by a woman who wanted me to act as the broker for something big. She flashed a bag of gold in my face and said all I had to do was pay Arangoth for the estate. I brought in the coin and walked away with her copy of the deed.
Did she say why she was doing this?
Not at all. I tend not to ask too many questions when I'm on the job. I'm sure you understand. However, I did notice she was quite angry, and it was being directed at Mercer Frey.
Yeah, he's not the nicest person. I'm not surprised he's got some enemies. That's it? No name or anything?
In this business, we rarely deal in names. Our identity comes from how much coin we carry.
I don't know, you seem pretty fond of silly code names, but I think you're lying to me.
Look, that's all I know. I never promised you I'd have all the answers. Now, since our transaction is done, I'll be on my way.
Okay, so we've gotten information, now we need to shadow Golemai. So let's let him go out the front door, and while he's walking out the front door, let's level up. So, I think we're good on Magicka. We don't need any more Magicka. We could use some more stamina, but I think let's get health up to 500. Oh wow, how many level ups have we got? 3, okay, not bad, not bad. Okay, what do we want to do with perks? I would quite like to, I mean, it's kind of like unnecessary, but I would like to put some more perks into speech, just kind of, for the roleplay. Oh, okay, that's actually further away. That would cost us 2 perks, because yeah, we don't need to be able to bribe guards to ignore crime, because we're already Thane of most holds, and we're also part of the Thieves Guild, which both allow us to do that. But yeah, I don't know, just for roleplay reasons I kind of want this, but I do feel like it's kind of a waste of perks right now. We'll maybe do that later on. So, Illusion we're good. Conjuration, can we go any further into Conjuration? Oh, we can, okay. Conjured action acts are 50% more powerful, or reanimated undead have 100 points more health. So I think we probably, yeah, let's just get both of these. Both of these, Elemental Potency and Dark Souls. And Twin Souls, oh, that's the big one. You can have 2 action acts or reanimated zombies, which is excellent. Did not mean to go out of that. Okay, we've got one more perk. We could put it into, you know, just like up the normal, you know, cost half Magicka or whatever. Do we want to do that? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I do want to do more like Conjuration and Necromancy. So yeah, Adept Conjuration casts Adept level Conjuration spells for half Magicka, which should also, you know, kind of essentially double the amount of Magicka we have. I mean, not really, but
looks dangerous.
The amount that we kind of have to. What spell? I'm not holding a spell.
Keep your distance.
Yeah, don't be so dramatic. God, Nort. Okay,
Well,
let's head on outside. I'm not holding a spell. Why are they all so upset? I don't know.
Dangerous.
Okay, I'm
That
not
spell
holding
looks
a
like it'll
spell.
hurt.
Oh my lord. Okay, so we've got Golemai over there. We will we'll shadow him. It's going to be kind of anticlimactic, but we will shadow him. I mean, everyone can see us, but you know, we will shadow him. See where he goes, and then we will end the episode and complete the rest of it in the next. And while we're shadowing him and walking here, why don't we get some muffling? I think I'm going to have to edit the video because this sound effect is pretty loud from memory. And yeah, you're not going to be able to hear me over it, and it also just gets irritating after a while. But I think we're at like 94 illusion or something. Oh, it's Hamlin. I was like, who the hell is following me? But no, it's just Hamlin. Can you sneak? I'd really, okay. Oh, you know what? That's actually going to be a problem. Yeah, that really sucks. Well, I think we're just going to have to dispose of. Yeah, we're going to have to. Well, I'll probably just. Actually, you know what? We can do that now. Yeah, we're just going to have to. If we summon Dusk, which should get rid of him. But yeah, as annoying as it is, we do have a stealth mission coming up, and yeah, we can't have him ruining it, unfortunately, which is very annoying. Because yeah, he's obviously permanent. Whereas Dusk will disappear soon. So I mean, if we can just, you know, get our illusion all the way up, that would be great. Because I've mentioned it briefly before. when you have 100 in your magic skills, yeah, 95. When you have 100 in your magic skills, you can go to the College of Winterhold and you can ask the respective master of that school, whichever one you have 100 in, and they will give you a master level school quest. So obviously when we get to 100 in illusion, we can have the master level illusion quest. And then, well, when you complete the quest, you get like some extra spells, which are mostly shitty, to be honest. Most of them are really bad, just because they have like the big casting animation, kind of like the big scroll casting animation, and so by the time you cast them, you're usually dead. Because things have attacked you while you're trying to cast the big massive spells, so yeah, it's not particularly practical in actual situations, but they are cool. So of course they are quests, and we will of course be doing them. And yeah, so I think we will. Yeah, I mean, we're not gonna do the entire Thieves Guild. I want to get to a certain point in the Thieves Guild so we get a certain something, and then we can use that to level up our lockpicking. But yeah, I would like to kind of go back to, because we've still got some side quests and stuff to do for the College of Winterhold, so I would like to go back to that and kind of just clean them up a little bit. And then I would also... Oh, inclusion increase to 96. Nice, nice. I might just, I don't know, sit here and grind out the rest of Illusion just after I finish recording this episode. Then we can go back and do the Illusion quest whenever we want. You can see the blue palace up there? You kind of need to disappear now, buddy. I thought you would have disappeared by now, but I suppose not. How long does he last? Like, I thought it was 60 seconds. It might be 2 minutes, actually, so 120 seconds. I'm actually not sure. I honestly just don't read the description of the spells that much. Oh, yeah, there we go. He's gone. He's gone. I knew he would disappear soon. I love that he just... I mean, he's kind of... He's looking over his shoulder at us. Like, I mean, I feel like he definitely knows we're following him, but, I don't know. I guess he just doesn't care. So, whatever, I guess. But it looks like he's heading towards the East Empire Company warehouse, which... Yes, East Empire Company warehouse, which is, of course... Oh, Vittoria Vici. Oh, well now isn't that interesting? Yeah, we'll be seeing you again at some point, hun. Trust me. Trust me. Okay, yes, he is indeed heading for the East Empire Company warehouse, which of course I knew. So I don't know why I'm acting surprised, but yeah, he's heading there. So in the next episode, we will follow him in and see what he's doing. I kind of want to see if I can pickpocket this chick. Because she's important, trust me. Trust me, she is important. Can I take this? Damn it! Damn it! Come on, 48% chance to steal. That was likely. Can I please just have this? Thank you. Okay, that's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. I might actually just sit here and steal some more stuff from him. But anyway, we will. We're gonna end the episode here. So in the next episode, we will head inside the East Empire Warehouse Company, East Empire Company warehouse rather, and we will shadow Guillemai. But for now, we're going to end this episode here. So I hope you have enjoyed. Like it if you have, subscribe if you would want to see more, and I will see you in the next episode.